During the filming of Jackass Forever, I was towed by a horse riding on a wakeboard, and I somehow fell into the ramp that I was supposed to go off of and broke my collarbone, which didn't hurt that bad. It was after the surgery where they put the hardware in that I could not fall asleep. There was no comfortable position. I was just laying in bed, unable to sleep that whole night. Steve Wozniak, who built the first Apple computer in a garage with Steve Jobs, has said to Steve Wozniak, I'm thinking about getting a MacBook Air. And he actually said, cool, I'll go with you to the Apple store. You can use my 10% employee discount. So we walked into the store. I picked out my computer. The Woz says, here's my friend. He's going to get this computer with my discount. Dude looks at him and says, are you an Apple employee? And the Woz goes, I have an Apple employee number. It's 1. Steve Wozniak, 1.
All right.
Huge savings thanks to Woz. That experience alone made being on Dancing with the Stars worthwhile.
We really struck up a big friendship there, man.
Yeah, we did.
That was really, I wasn't sure who everybody was, and meeting you was one of the big thrills of it for me.
Well, thank you. Likewise. Just got back to the Radical Ranch, and the boys were giving the ramp a whooping. I used to be strictly vegan, but then I started eating seafood again. So I'm always ordering shrimp dishes. And for some godforsaken reason, restaurants seem to think that I want the tail to remain in like a bowl of food that I'm supposed to be eating with the spoon. And they say, oh, it's to keep the flavor in. Can we all agree that we would rather not have to fucking take the tail off, even if it means a little less flavor? I've taken Advil and Tylenol together, but that's as far as I've gone.
Got it. Okay. And in severe cases, we do recommend that in the hospitals.
It's unbelievable how effective both of those are.
Well, because they work slightly in different ways. So you kind of get a stacking effect of the medicine. And I don't recommend that to most patients because it's unnecessary for most pain.
Right.
But a big example is dental pain. And I've heard you've had a lot of dental issues.
Unbelievable amounts.
Yeah.
In my 14 years of sobriety, I've never even filled out a prescription for any kind of a painkiller.
Amazing.
It's been all Advil and Tylenol.
Okay.
Al Madrigal was talking about he gets mad at guys like Steve-O because Steve-O is a guy who came to stand up after he did other things. And Al's like, I don't want my chosen thing in life, the most amazing thing in life to me, to be something that someone comes to as a last resort. But it's stupid that he thinks like that. My feeling on all that stuff is whoever does stand-up does stand-up. I don't care if you're a brain surgeon and you decide to do stand-up at night. You go on stage, you tell some jokes, people laugh. You're a fucking comic. You might not be a professional stand-up comedian,
right?
But if someone says, oh, I'm a comic too, like, okay, doesn't mean you're good.
I love what you said to me at the Comedy Store the other night. You said, well, I just love stand-up, so I want there to be more of it.
Yeah, but that judgment thing of like, you're not a stand-up, he's not a stand-up.
Right.
That's so insecure. It's so crazy.
Especially when your premise is that you care so much about stand-up.
Yeah. So they didn't figure out until the 1980s that cigarettes are bad for you?
It only became a legal issue in the 80s. And all the tobacco companies started buying up food companies. Like in Australia, the whole packaging is nothing but one gigantic photo of like a baby,
right.
And it's $20 per pack, and everybody's smoking.
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, dude, there you go.
Jesus Christ, smoking causes blindness. Who's ever gone blind? Look, smoking causes throat and mouth cancer. Oof. It doesn't keep people from buying it. That's what's hilarious.
Work. And imagine picking up a new pack every day.
That is so bizarre.
They got babies. They got
smoking causes emphysema.
The most tame picture I saw on a pack of cigarettes was a picture of a toilet with blood in the water. And I forget what the point was on that one, but cigarettes make your asshole bleed.
Isn't it crazy that doesn't even work? Like you're selling someone something that you're showing them all the terrible shit that it could do, and everybody's like, yeah, worth it.
Right.
Worth it for a puff.
One of my biggest accomplishments as a clown was to jump onto a skateboard on a rollabola and manage to roll off. Now, my homeboy Anton, he takes the rollabola board and does a back handspring into a handstand on the rollabola. That's nuts. And I also have a heightened appreciation for juggling because one of the most difficult things I ever learned how to do was to pass clubs back and forth with somebody. And this girl, Ketrin Niki, with her friend Beanie Juggler, doing the gravity juggling. Oh my God. My new lady in my life. This is Moon Pie. A beautiful little dog. She is from a shelter. I wanted to find a dog that actually likes riding on the tour bus because Wendy doesn't like being on the bus. And I needed a dog that does. So I think she's going to be my tour dog. Moon Pie is going to every show on the Super Dummy Tour. And you should be with me on the Super Dummy Tour too. Here are the dates. Get your tickets at stevo.com because, man, it's ridiculous. Dan Bilzerian has a ridiculous house. Indoor basketball court, hockey ring, military trucks, boats. Is it a gun room or a gun safe?
Get out of here. There are a few options.
But let me tell you about Steve Aoki. When we pulled up to his incredible house, he tells me I gotta stay in the ice plunge for 5 minutes, which turned out to be not that easy. In fact, I found myself in such pain that I started really screaming like a bitch.
No, gotta be close. I don't like it.
He's also got a rad ramp in the backyard, which I skated, and the tour of his house was awesome. We both did gainers into his foam pit. Yeah! I got hit so hard while I was wearing the football player costume in season 2 of Jackass. We went around tackling each other in public. It was fun. But when I was standing on that corner asking that guy for directions to a gay bar, Danger Aaron wrecked me so hard. It was heavy.
Yeah, no more JV for us.
No way, baby!
I'm Chef Dave, and I'm gonna make an omelet for you today.
I'm like, hey, I got an idea. I'll eat all the ingredients to an omelet raw, barf them up into the frying pan, and make an omelet. And Jeff, he's just like, we're doing that in the morning.
It's hot. Watch out. You want to blow it off a little.
It's really not a big deal. Eat it. Chew.
We were sharing a hotel room with Danger Aaron. He's like, what's that smell? You got some leftovers? I'm starving. I'm like, you like that? He's like, yeah, that smells delicious.
Dave England only has one ball. I wanted to see if he would show it to me on camera.
Yeah, dude, show your ball.
My ball?
Yeah, let's see it.
What? I don't know if I want to get out of there.
Yeah.
You just want to check out that one ball? Just one.
It's just one ball. Dave England, everybody! I didn't know if you were going to do that. That was sick. Within 1 month of getting my license back from my first DUI, I got my second DUI, which I'm not proud of. I didn't even realize the cops were trying to pull me over. I realized the lights were on, and as the cop walked up to my car, I put down the window and I said, "You got me. I will cooperate," and I actually have the physical arrest report. The roadside sobriety tests. I asked the defendant to perform a one-leg stand, which he refused, stating he was really tired and would prefer to take a nap. They got me. Again, I'm not proud of the crime, but it was a sweet mugshot. I put it on a mug.